I want to give our power and glory to the Most High Yahweh. By Hashem, Mashiach, woman like Yahushai, who the world calls God, and who the ignorant calls Jesus Christ to the Spirit, right? Hey, the brother Jeremiah, he brought it on mightily through the Spirit, and trying to bid the sheep back into this thing, right? Right, and that's what we do every Shabbat, and all through the week, man, right? Let me kick it off with Sirach 48 and 10. Let me get Matthew 24 and 36, right? Let me get those. Sirach 48 and 10. Let me get St. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 36.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 48, verse 10.
Bring it out.
Who was ordained for reproofs in their times, to pacify the wrath of the Lord's judgment.
To do what?
To pacify the wrath of the Lord's judgment.
Pacifying the wrath of the Lord's judgment. Hey, brother, y'all believe in the Bible? Come speak to us real quick, brother. 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Okay, brother. All right. Hey, that's what we doing. Hey, we pacifying the wrath of the judgment of the Lord, man. Hey, like the brother, a lot of people, Eve gonna get their wish snatched out. Word to Jeremiah was saying, man. A lot of eyelashes gonna be in the air. A lot of weaves gonna be in the lace fronts gonna be in the sky, man. And then where they gonna run to, man? They can't run jeans sagging all the time, you know. So what they gonna do? Now they got purses, so they gonna get snatched. The person gonna be left in the air, man. That's what the Most High gonna do. Right. Hey, even brothers got lace fronts, bro. Got the lace front dreadlocks, So the try to pass the wrath of the Lord's judgment. How you doing, holy head? How you doing?
Good, brother.
Okay, brother. What's your nationality, if you don't mind me asking? What's your race, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm black.
You black, brother?
Yeah.
Are you the color of that brother's shirt?
Yeah. Well, not quite that.
Right.
I'm black enough, brother.
Right. So would you say you a different shade of brown, more or less, right? Okay. With that being said, what is your God-given nationality? What is your God-given nationality?
God-given nationality.
Right, because God have 18 different nations in the Bible. Where do we descend from? From those people.
Oh, sure, hold on, brother.
All right, brother.
Turn this off.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right, so where do we descend from the 18 different nations in the Bible?
From Africa.
From Africa? I'm talking about from the Bible.
Okay, well, you got me on that one.
Okay, so that's what we say. Because if you believe in the Bible, correct? Okay, so if we all believe in the Bible and we all believe these things are true, so we gotta find ourselves in the Bible because he made everything through the Spirit, right? So with that being said, do you know about the story? You know about the story of Moses, right? Right?
He brought people out of Egypt.
Right, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Who was the people he was with? Who was the people he was with?
The Hebrews.
Right, the Hebrews, right? That's correct. So these Hebrews, more particularly the Hebrew Israelites, right? Is with the Israelites. These particular people, let me get Deuteronomy 14 and 2, right? These particular people are God's chosen people, right? They're God's favorite people above everybody in the whole world, right?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14 and verse 2. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God, and the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself.
A what?
A peculiar people unto himself. Above all the nations that are upon the earth.
So they are peculiar, I mean they're a special treasure, and they above all the nations of the earth.
That's right.
So who are these Israelites? Once Moses led them out of and parted the Red Sea, who are these people today? Because they still here today, right? So we're gonna try to find out who are they, or who in the world relates to these people the most, right? Let me get Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 45. 28 and 45.
Come on, bring that out. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 45. Moreover, all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee and overtake thee.
So we all could agree a curse is a bad thing, right? So a curse could never be a good thing at never in a million years, right? So God said, I'm gonna place curses on these people, the Israelites, and it's gonna overtake them, right? Continue on.
Till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments.
To do what?
To keep his commandments and his statutes, which I command him, which I command his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
They're gonna be what?
And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
These curses is gonna be upon the Israelites for a sign. So whatever these curses are, we're gonna give a couple of curses for you for the sake of time. These gonna pinpoint accurate to show you who they are. Like we know we at Walmart because the sign tells us, right? That's what these curses gonna show us, right? Continue on.
And for a wonder upon thy seed forever.
Upon thy what?
Upon thy seed forever.
And forever means eternal, right? So let's get verse 16.
Come, verse 16. Cursed shall thy be in the city.
Cursed that be what?
Cursed shall thy be in the city.
We all agree curse is a bad thing. Who's living in the bad parts of any city we going? Any state, any city. Who's living in these parts? Us, right? Okay, that's us. That's one, tally up, right? That's one for us. Continue on.
And cursed shall thy be in the field.
And who?
And cursed shall thy be in the field.
And also in the field. Who is known to be living had bad times in the field? That's again, right? Work field, slave field, it continues on. Right? Let me get verse 32.
Come, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. And there shall be no might in thine hand.
Right, what do that sound like, brother? What does that sound like?
Say it again.
Say that. Let's read that for the brother again.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be taken and given to another people. Right?
Until another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them.
Now you have your eyes and you looking and you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing about it. Right? Continue.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
There shouldn't be what?
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
And you don't have the strength, the capacity, anything to get them out of that situation. You gotta literally stand there and let it happen. Right? What do that sound like? Right? Oppression. Right? Hey, that goes back to even the slave field. You see Roots, right? Remember when they told Snatch Kinsey from Kunta Kinte? And they said, hey, she went off to another. He couldn't do nothing about it. He had to literally let that happen. Even in today's society, the CPS, right? And they take your children, and now you don't know where your children at. And now you don't have the resources, you don't have the lawyer, you don't have the money, you don't know what to do to get them out of the situation, right? Let me get verse 68. It's the last curse. This curse right here pinpoints. You can't hold it. Let me get yeah, Con, you got it from me. Okay. Con, Deuteronomy 68.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So the Lord said, I'm going to bring thee into Egypt again. Meaning, he's going to bring you into another captivity again. Right? And we're going to prove it. Right? Continue. Read that out, okay?
Deuteronomy 5 and 6. I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage.
From where?
From the house of bondage.
From the house of bondage. So literally when you go back to that word Egypt, it literally means bondage, right? Or captivity. And another word for bondage is like slavery, captivity, and different things like that. So when we read Deuteronomy 28, it's going to let you know what it's talking about, right? Read that from the top.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So what do Egypt mean, brother? Bondage, right? And what's another word for bondage? Captivity, right? And how did our people come here to America? How did our people get over here to America? Right? By what transportation? By ships, okay? Right, bring that out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
So the Lord said, hey, he's going to bring his people back into slavery with ships. And our people went through that. What's your nationality, brother?
Italian.
Italian? Okay, from your father or your mother's side?
I know this one.
Uh-huh.
My mother's side.
Okay, what's your father?
Mexican.
Mexican? Okay, all praise to the Most High. Do you know about the history of the so-called Mexicans going to slavery on ships in the 1400s? So the Most High placed that curse on our people to show us who we are according to the Bible. Because you can't find Mexican nor Italian, you can't find black, African American, you can't find those terms. Well, we don't think it. The Bible says that. The Bible said the Bible actually says that, brother. Actually, they're gonna be wiped off the earth. That's what the Bible say, not us. Not as us.
That's what the Bible says.
I could.
You don't believe in the Bible?
No, don't worry about that. You know, let's continue this, brother. Hey, brother, why you running? Because the brother said what he said.
Now Jay gotta go.
See that, man? Literally, snatched the word from him, man. In the midst of it, right?
Madness.
See that, man? You know, yeah, feeling it. Hey, see, in my head, I was like, don't engage that, brother. In my head, I was literally thinking that. You know, see, I got followed in the spirit, man. Right? Literally, the spirit told me, hey, don't even engage that, brother. Right? God, you bring it up.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 4, verse 15. And these are they by the wayside, where the word was sown. But when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately.
Satan what?
Satan cometh immediately.
Satan did what?
Satan cometh immediately.
Hey, Satan came immediately, man. And snatched everything that the brother was feeling, man. And literally took the whole soul out of them. And he was feeling it, man. Right? Right? Continue on.
And taketh away the word.
Take it to what?
And taketh away the word.
Took the word from under his feet. Right? How you doing, sister? What's your nationality? Hispanic. Okay. Are your father Hispanic?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you know about anything about the Israelites? Okay. Do you know the Israelites are God's chosen people, right? And they're above all the other nations on the earth, right? So we got to find out who are these people today, because nobody claims to be any of these. Nobody claims to be an Israelite, right? And on top of that, you can't find Hispanic, you can't find Mexican, you can't find no type of Hispanic nation or race in the Bible at all.
That's right.
So, but do you believe in the Bible? Okay, why is that to a certain extent?
I believe in a higher being, but
Uh-huh.
I don't necessarily believe in any specific
Person?
person.
Okay. Well, I understand that. So, like, you believe in a higher power, but you don't know if he is a he or she or you don't know.
And then the stories in the books, it's just one of those, like, okay.
Oh, these are your stories? Okay. Well, let's see if we could kind of change your mind through the sense, right? Because ultimately, the Bible deals with history, archaeology, prophecy. More important, like prophecy, to show you what's real and what's not real.
That's right.
Right. Let me get Deuteronomy chapter Nehemiah 8:8 right quick. Right. Nahum 8:8. I mean Nehemiah 8:8. It's like it, right? Because that's we gonna deal with according to how the Most High, the Spirit leads, right? And then get Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1.
God, this is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 8, and verse number 8.
Bring it out.
Nehemiah 8:8, and it reads, so they read in the book in the law of God distinctly and gave the sense.
And gave the what?
And gave the sense.
So Lord willing, sister, we could give you the sense to show you how true the Bible is, right? So we're gonna give it to you, and Lord willing, you could receive the Spirit, right? Let me get Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1. You got it again?
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 1.
Bring it out.
And it shall come to pass.
He said what?
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all the nations of the earth.
So Moses is literally telling this to the Israelites. If they are listening and hearken to the words of the Lord God, he's going to set them above all the nations of the earth. So we got to see who are these people, because God left breadcrumbs to show you exactly who they are, right? Let's go to verse 15. So like it. How you doing, brother? What's your nationality, brother?
Mexican.
Okay. Can you find Mexican in the Bible? Issachar? Okay. Yeah, you know something. How do you know that, brother?
That's right.
See that? Okay. And the brother know his heritage, and that's what we're trying to show the sister right here. So we're gonna show you how accurate that is, right? You know about Deuteronomy 28. Okay, that's what we're finna read right now. Let's go Deuteronomy 28, right? And verse 15. Because we gave you the good, right? He said, hey, if you listen to me, I'm gonna set thee above all nations of the earth. Now we know, hey, is there a good thing? There always got to be a bad thing, right? So we're gonna get the bad things to show as well. Continue on 15.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Now, if you don't listen to the Lord thy God, this is gonna happen to you. Continue on.
To observe and to do all of his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
All these what?
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
We all could say a curse is a bad thing, right? So he said, I'm gonna place these curses on you to show you, hey, if you don't listen to me, to show you who you are, right? Let me get verse 46.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee.
Now the curses, they're gonna be upon thee. Continue on.
For a sign.
Or what?
For a sign.
So for a sign, like we know we at Walmart because the sign shows us. Continue on.
And for a wonder upon thy seed forever.
And he said that they're gonna be upon thy seed forever, right? So let's go verse 15. I mean the 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shall thy be in the city.
What?
Cursed shall thy be in the city.
So who's living in the worst parts of the cities? Us, right? Right? So he's saying that our people, the Israelites, are living in the worst parts of the city. That's what we could check mark that for us. Right? Continue.
And cursed shall thy be in the field.
And what?
And cursed shall thy be in the field.
Who's known to have a bad reputation in the field? Us as well, right? So we know, for a fact, that's two already for us. And we only read one verse, right? Let me get verse 37.
Verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment.
That should be what?
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb.
What?
A proverb.
Do y'all know what a proverb is? Right. The meaning of like a proverb is like a smart saying, a wise saying. Like they have wise sayings for so-called Mexicans, and they have wise sayings for us, right? Like, like making fun of us in a sense, right? Continue.
And a byword.
You know what?
And a byword.
Byword is just a name that's given to you, not your God-given name, like Mexican or Hispanic or Black or African American. That's a byword. Continue.
Among all the nations.
Among where?
Among all the nations.
All these other nations, they have certain words that they call us, and they gonna keep, calling us that, right? Continue on.
Whether the Lord shall lead thee.
Right. Let me get verse 68. Right.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So the Lord said, I'm gonna bring thee into Egypt again, meaning slavery again, right? By what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
With ships. Right? Because y'all know about the so-called Hispanic people. They went to slavery before the African Americans in the 1400s. That's right. Right? In the 1400s, they was on slave ships before us. And then they, kind of traveled around and did, certain things like that. Just the way they did us, the same way they did y'all. Right? So, the Lord placed that curse on us as a people to show us who we are, according to the Bible, to show us that we're not just Hispanic, we're not just Mexican, but we actually, God shows the people, the Israelites, according to the Bible. Right? Continue.
For bondmen, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemy.
We were sold when we got off them ships, right? Continue.
For bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
No man could get us out of this captivity. We still here in America in 2023.
That's right.
Right? So with that being said, do y'all believe that y'all are Israelites according to what we read? Do y'all believe? I know you know how to understand. What about you, sister? Do you believe by what we read that you'll be an Israelite according to the Bible? If your people fits all these things that the Israelites was speaking about, the Lord was speaking about, right? So if y'all believe that y'all are Israelites, what must we do to get out of this situation? To get back to our higher estate, to be above all nations? Okay, I praise the Most High. So what must we do to get out of this lower state? What you say, sister? What you say? How can we get out of this lower state that we in as a people?
Follow the Lord's way.
You said what?
Follow the Lord's way.
Follow the Lord's way, yeah. Because we read it in Deuteronomy 28:15. He said, hey, keep my commandments. That's basic. He wants us to keep his commandments so we could go back to that higher state. So do y'all know any commandments as for being Israelites? Do y'all know any commandments? You said what?
Thou shalt not kill.
Uh-huh.
Thou shalt not
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, kind. So what's today? Do y'all know what today is? Is today a important day to the Lord? Today is Saturday. What is this day a significant day to the Lord? The Sabbath day?
That's right.
Right? Oh, all right, no problem, brother. Let me get your flyer, brother. Right? Like the sister say, hey, it's the Sabbath day. The sister say it was a Sabbath day, right? No problem. Keep the Lord's commandments, right?
He made the earth in 6 days and rested on the seventh.
Right. Today will be the seventh day. Would you agree that? Right. Right. So the Sabbath day, the Most High is a high holy day unto the Lord. Right. Let me get Sirach, chapter 33 and verse 9. Right. Today is a high holy day though to the Lord. How you doing, brother? You believe in the Bible? Huh? Why you believe in the Bible? All right, brother. All right. Lord willing, you know.
Book of Sirach 33:9. Some of them have he made high days and hollowed them.
Right. So some days he made high days and hollowed them. Right. Some days he made separate between all the other days. Right. Continue.
And some of them have he made ordinary days, and all men are from the ground.
Okay. Yeah, some days he made high holy days and some days he made regular day. Today is a high holy day unto the Lord. It's one of the highest